Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So in this video we're going to be taking a look at the top level arena meta. Both my guildmate and me were running some of what I would consider to be the top defenses currently for regular arena, and he's using Frieren and Himmel that is really strong. I'm going to show you some of the attacks I did into it. Right now I haven't found a consistent way to beat it, but this is the team he's running. Let me break it down. So he has a gunner Alna contest combo, which I do think are probably the top 3 PvP heroes in the game right now. Now, one interesting thing is, Frieren sometimes will jump off of this buff tile when she casts her ultimate because she's going to jump to a rearmost tile. But I did some attacks in, I'm going to show you guys the replays, but even when Frieren jumps, maybe to this rearmost tile where contest is, she ends up, after her ultimate, just reverting back to this tile behind gunner because I guess she can't occupy the same tile as contest. Then he has a protection on the contest, and gunner himself has great protection, especially, Frieren. She provides this defensive magic to the ally in the front as well as herself, and Gunner already shields himself massively, and so the enemy just really can't break through Gunner very easily. So even without protection, he's gonna be really difficult to take down, and he's gonna be running Iron Wall spell for more protection. Himmel is just gonna provide these buffs to your whole team. Your support and your tank, they're gonna get the HP buffs, and Frieren's gonna get the damage buff and also ramp Frieren up faster. And so really, this is what I consider close to the Exodia comp right now. I'm running a team like this in Supreme Arena, but a little bit different. We have Alna protecting Frieren in Supreme Arena, but for regular arena, this same team comp is just really strong. I'm going to show you guys now some attacks into it. I did manage to beat it, however, it is not consistent at all. So for right now, I can't say that this is actually a consistent team. So I basically ran my defense into his defense, and we barely won, but you guys are going to see the problem with this is that, so we're going for a Saida team comp again with gunner contest combo. What ends up happening is both of our contestants are going to silence the enemy, basically entire team, and then we just really lack damage, and we just have to try to break down the enemies one by one. So if you go for, Frieren, she cannot break through all this protection of gunner and all that, as you guys see here. And so, but she'll only be able to take out the heroes which are not protected, like the twins. And now we're fighting a 4v5, I guess. I think it is a 4v5, but we are working them down. Gunner just deals really good damage over time. Saida is silenced here, so her only real job was just the stall factor because she's not even able to get up her 3 ultimates. And this is the reason why Saida has become countered quite heavily by the contest of the enemy. But if you guys are looking at this, you just cannot break through. It's crazy because once you're silenced by contest, basically no one has any damage anymore, and it just becomes a stall fest. And for whatever reason, these heroes sometimes get low, contest is low, at literally 1 health, and you're thinking, okay, any minute now she's gonna fall down. She's gonna die, but she just doesn't die. And this is something I've noticed a lot with these gunner contest combos. I think Alna's even dead now, but as long as the gunner is alive, the contest doesn't die in the back. And contest hasn't even been protected by the gunner. And Frieren, look at her. She has defensive magic on herself, and she just keeps somehow generating health. And you're 8 seconds left, and you're like, am I just gonna get fully stalled out here? We do manage to barely clean up in the end, but this shows you this is not really consistent. Now, if I show you guys some other things, if you want to actually bring in damage. So I did attack in with a Frieren team. If you take a look at it here, so I did a Dunlinger team. That one didn't do good at all. I'm going to show you, I attacked him with a Gunner team, but a bit of a different positioning. I was like, how about I have Alna protecting the Frieren and Gunner protecting the contest? I thought maybe that would be a better option compared to the lineup that he has, but we end up losing pretty badly, actually. So what happens here, Frieren's gonna jump mid, and we get off for Frieren ultimate, but you can only basically kill the Himmel, that's it, and his Frieren can only kill my Himmel, so then we're basically gonna fight a 4v4. Oh, his Himmel somehow survived, which is crazy. I don't even know how that is happening. But anyway, so now what happens is they just basically have more damage. They break through my gunner first, and once gunner is down, then the whole basically castle falls at that point, and you're gonna end up in trouble. So we do work down the enemy team, as you guys see here, but not even close, because gunner's at full health, and then yeah, it's over for me. So this is what I'm saying is like, this is the meta right now, which is this Gunner Alna contest. If I show you guys my defense, which held for a long time, this defense held for a long time, and it wasn't until quite recently that my Gilmer was able to find a comp to actually counter it. But basically, it's a stall factor defense. You have the Gunner Saida, Gunner protecting contest, and you have Alna protecting Saida. Just basically stall factor. Again, I know that my guildmate, and of course anyone top tier PvP, they're just gonna bring contest and they're gonna shut down your Saida. But basically, my game plan was just survive and make them time out, basically, because that counts as a victory for you. So it's just a full out stall team. But he managed to break it, and the team that he used to break it was this Dunlinger team. Oh, sorry. I can't show it to you there. He used this Dunlinger team to break it with Curlock on Dunlinger. Basically, Curlock blocking the contest. Curlock is strong. And then he just went for Frieren Himmel to try and nuke my team. And I think basically it did have the damage to deal with it. So now I'm going to try some different options, because previously what I used to run into these Gunner contest teams is Baelran. Baelran was actually a really interesting counter to these teams, because Baelran, once he ascends, his damage is enough that he can work down the entire enemy team. But the problem is, now that contest is also there, basically Baelran is not safe anymore. So like the previous team, which was a Saida team, I'm currently running on defense, a stall out team. The Baelran team was able to deal with it because it didn't have enough damage to burst Baelran, and Baelran was able to get ascended. Here, the problem is they have Frieren, and Frieren is not going to let my Baelran ascend easily. So this is really the issue. Okay, guys, so I'm going to try the same 5 heroes as him, but I'm going to try a positioning that is going to hopefully allow Frieren to jump off of her buff tile so that she's going to be more targetable. Like, if we position everyone towards the right side, I think she will have to jump off to the right to basically access this, and then that is going to take her off the buff tile, and she won't be protected, and then we can try to get her. I still want to try having Gunner protecting the contest, because I just feel like that should theoretically be better. Like, I understand Gunner protecting the Frieren, but the thing is, if we can make Frieren jump off of the tile, I think then it loses the value, but Contest is going to remain in that tile the whole time, and having Alna protecting Frieren, that just seems like, I don't know, but I want to try this team positioning. I want to see what happens here, like, because I just feel like Gunner in front of Contest might be better, so let's see what happens. It should force Frieren back here, like when she's casting her ultimate, which will be off of the protected tile from Gunner. That's basically all I want to happen here. So I want Frieren to jump off. Well, okay, Himmel goes. Yeah, Frieren does jump off. Our Himmel goes down. Okay, this is good, right? That the Frieren is off. My Frieren ultimate should be damaging her. But this is the crazy thing as well. Like, while the enemy Frieren is casting ultimate, it seemed like my Frieren's ultimate wasn't actually damaging her, which is crazy. So we get the contest in the back. That's great. That's actually great. Looks like we might have it here, guys. Yeah, everyone's silenced, and we're just going to work them down. And that looks like a way to counter this comp. But basically what I'm saying is, these 5 heroes, I think this is the top. This is the meta. Like, I really feel like this is the Exodia comp right now for regular arena and even for Supreme Arena. And like, these heroes are just too strong. And it's crazy because Dunlinger used to be so good, and he still has great utility, but like, I've tried Dunlinger into this, and it doesn't work, because the enemy will kill your Dunlinger way too fast. So like, even if you're trying to block that ultimate, it's only gonna last for a short time, and then he gets taken out. And the team just has too much firepower. And if you don't block the ultimate, then like, yeah, Dunlinger's gonna get taken. Like, Dunlinger's gonna die from Frieren's ultimate whenever it happens, and sometimes even just from Frieren's skills, if he's trying to block the ultimate. And so like, this is the issue. Like, I really think the top 3 meta Celestial Hyper Gym PvP heroes are these 3: Gunner, Alna, and Contest. And this kind of demonstrates that. Anyway, guys, let me know what your findings are in regular arena, what type of team comps you're running or you're facing in your matchup. This is just like the top level, of course, of teams. But basically, if you wanted to come up with teams like which are more free-to-play friendly, you can use Frieren and Himmel in multitude of teams. Like, Alna protecting Frieren is a great option for regular arena if you have Alna. Otherwise, you can even try Gunner protecting Frieren, like my guildmate is running. That can be fine as well if she's in the center of the map and like she just remains in that center tile. Like, against some matchups, you are gonna have that. So yeah, I mean, there are a lot of options when it comes to Frieren comps, but I definitely think Frieren should be run in regular, and she is solid. And even if you're not using her ultimate, her damage from her other skills is also really high, and she has a vitality debuff. So Baelran is out of the question now, because the vitality debuff she does, like with her Hellfire skill, it will completely shut down Baelran. If you take a look at this over here, her this one, it reduces vitality by 50, and then Baelran's healing is basically useless. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Just like kind of like a short kind of showcase of what the meta is looking like right now, and just because it's interesting, and also it just goes to show you how valuable these collab heroes right now are. Frieren and Himmel, they're just major important heroes. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. That's gonna be it for this video. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.